A warrant out for the Queen of Rap's arrest? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Okay, let's get to this story. TMZ reported this story. It says here, Nicki Minaj has been sued for alleged assault by a man named Brandon Garrett. Now, I'm going to assume Brandon Garrett, he worked on her team, I'm going to assume. I think I heard that name before. Who claimed he was a former manager. I heard the name before. During her Pink Friday 2 tour last year. So, probably a tour manager in 2024. Garrett filed a new lawsuit through attorney Thomas Fear on Friday in Los Angeles Superior Court and is also suing for battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress. So, in documents obtained by TMZ, the alleged former employee claimed that he had been struck by Minaj while backstage following a concert in Detroit at the Little Caesars Arena in April of 2024. That was just a few months ago. In a statement to DailyMail.com, Minaj's lawyer, Judd Bernstein, slammed the lawsuit. You know, Judd Bernstein's no joke. Slammed the lawsuit as false and frivolous and claimed Minaj has yet to be served with a formal complaint. Bernstein also suggested that Garrett was the rapper's ex-assistant and not a former manager. So Judd Bernstein said, "You ain't even no former manager, sir. You're an ex-assistant." The alleged incident took place when Garrett was summoned to the rapper's dressing room to confront him over an errand he had offered to ordered. He was ordered, not offered. He was ordered to run. All right. Garrett claimed that he was supposed to pick up prescriptions for Nicki, but he had sent another employee, Luke Montgomery, due to being occupied by other tasks at the arena. The lawsuit then alleged that Minaj came visibly upset per billboard and began to yell at him. Per billboard. And began to yell at him, "Are you effing crazy? Having him pick up my prescription?" It is claimed she also screamed, "You have lost your effing mind. And if my husband was here, he would knock out your effing teeth." Ooh, big zoo. You're a dead man walking. You just effed up your whole life and you will never be anyone. I'll make sure of it. To freedom. During the alleged incident, Garrett claimed Nicki approached him at one point and struck him on the right side of his face, smacked the doo-doo out of him, causing his head to swing backwards as his hat flew off. What, his head flew up, like his head flew back like Daffy Duck? Head flew all the way around? Backwards as his hat flew off his head. Security for Minaj, whose real name is Onika Tanya Mirage Petty, then quickly came in towards him, and Garrett alleged she hit him on the right wrist, pop, causing him to drop papers that he'd been holding onto the floor. So she smacked the papers out of his hand. "Get up here, you are done." The music artist allegedly ordered Garrett to get the F out, and he made his way to a bathroom inside the venue, locking himself inside. Being worried for his own safety, Garrett claimed that he waited inside the restroom for hours and also made a call to his partner to reveal what had happened. Per Billboard, he claimed in the lawsuit that at the time his wrist was throbbing and his face was sore, but he stayed in the restroom because he was terrified and feared for his safety. I guess he was scared that Big Zoo's going to come up there and tell him, "You know the effing vibes." Following the alleged incident, Garrett claimed he was not allowed back on the tour bus to head back to Chicago, leaving him in Detroit. Said Nicki left him stranded in Detroit. Garrett claimed he filed a report with the Chicago PD and then went back to Detroit in order to also file a formal police report over the alleged assault. In the lawsuit, the alleged former employee is suing for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Brandon is also seeking punitive, exemplary, and general damages. Nicki's lawyer told DailyMail.com, at this time, no complaint has been served upon Miss Petty, and therefore we're unaware of the specific allegations. However, if the lawsuit is as reported by TMZ, it is completely false and frivolous. We are confident that the matter brought by this ex-assistant will be resolved swiftly in Miss Petty's favor. Judd has like a generic response for all the lawsuits, and all them Jones are still open. It's seven. No, not all. That's a lie. Not all of them. The one that Jennifer Huff had against Nicki, that lawsuit's closed, but all the other ones are still open. The Pink Friday 2 World Tour kicked off last year in March 2024, came to an end in October. The tour consisted of a total of 79 shows and was in support of her 2023 fifth studio album entitled Pink Friday. Let's see what else. They got anything else on here? Back in June of last year, it was reported that Minaj had been struggling to sell tickets for the second leg of the tour. In 2024, Nicki was also involved in other lawsuits, and in August, notably won a retraction lawsuit over a gossip blogger who had claimed she was a C-head. She didn't really claim she was a crackhead. She claimed she was a Pepsi head. 2 years earlier, the super bass rapper sued media blogger Nosy Ho, whose real name is Marley Green, after she uploaded a video claiming the music artist was shoving all this cocaine up her nose. In the settlement, Green had to state she spread false information about Minaj using cocaine and had no evidence to back up the claims, TMZ reported at the time. The blogger cannot share or retweet posts that imply the singer is doing something illegal or unethical. If you watch Nosy Ho's videos, she has not retracted nothing. Let's see here. If Molly violates the terms of the statement, then the media personality will be ordered to pay $50,000 per offense to Minaj. That same month in August, a super fan of the rapper filed a $5 million slander lawsuit against the performer. The fan claimed that back in 2017, Nicki had accused him of being a paid mole sent to sabotage her. He also accused her husband, Kenneth Petty, for allegedly battering him during a Super Bowl LIV event in 2020. I guess that's like Super Bowl 40 something, or 54. So we're going to have to wait to see more on this. Nicki Minaj's lawyer, Judge Bernstein, replied back and said this is false and frivolous. I mean, that's what all lawyers are going to say. But Judge Bernstein's a good lawyer, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Nicki also has some other lawsuits pending and other court cases pending. Do I believe this? I mean, we've seen Nicki blow up on her staff, especially on this last tour. There's been other times where we also saw her blow up backstage at the VMAs. But a claim like this, I'm going to call cap for now, because there's just not, right now, there's not any evidence of this happening. You know what I'm saying? So have to give the sister the benefit of the doubt until there's more evidence comes out. As of right now, I'm calling cap. But we'll see what happens. We're going to keep covering. We're going to keep it updated. And let's see if he says if Judd says he got the lawsuit. But as of right now, she slapped my hand so hard that, my hand was red and trembling or something he said. And then for him just to have sent someone to get her prescription, what the hell type of prescription was it? That she got so crazy that she would told him if my husband was here, he would knock out your teeth because he sent someone else to get her prescription? I don't know, man. That seems a little much for somebody just not getting, sending someone to get your prescription. Someone doing that seems a little bit much for Nicki Minaj to say. Oh yeah, and knowing that her husband's already, got some issues, I don't know if she would, she put her husband, throw her husband under the bus like that. Oh, he would knock your teeth out. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. I'm calling cap for right now. And then we'll have to see if any sorts of evidence, or proof or eyewitnesses or something comes out. I mean, we are living in the times where everybody's just suing, right? And I want to see somebody come with some sort of proof, evidence, eyewitnesses. Everybody that's suing, they don't got nobody else coming forward for them saying, yeah, it's true. Except Cassie. Cassie, the only person that had people agreeing saying what she was saying was true. These other people, they have no witnesses to go along with what they're saying, to corroborate their stories. So we're going to see what happens. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. We'll catch you on the next one.